bringing you in, Rashid Kidwai. In all of this, Rashid Kidwai, what's a little, bewildering in all of this is the kind of speeches made by the Congress on the floor of the House. You have an Adhiranjan Chaudhary who's still going on like a broken record on Balakot and trying to talk about how Balakot never happened.
Absolutely. I think Preeti, in terms of propriety, just as Prime Minister, should have referred to, he's referred to, but his speech was on the, motion of thanks. And of course, he made, as Rajdeep was saying, he made a very fabulous, I would say, a powerful political speech. Mr. Rahul Gandhi, who's a member of Parliament of Lok Sabha, he should have been present. If he had not spoken, he would have been far more effective than his Bharat Jodo Yatra. I think the Prime Minister has made a very, a strong pitch for anti-Parivarwad, but his formulation is a bit problematic, because if somebody is a son or daughter of a prominent politician, then that person is considered, first among equals. You cannot say, you look at the Congress party. Congress has a Dalit, Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge. What happens behind the scene is altogether different. Somebody can say the same thing about Mr. JP Nadda also, because Mr. Modi's credibility is very high. Unki saakh hai. So whatever he says, it sticks. And the Congress is itself to be blamed, because Congress, good orators who are there in the Lok Sabha, they don't speak, or they're not allowed to speak. I don't know. There is so much of the Shashi Tharoor, there is Manish Tiwari, there is, of course, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, who should have led from
Shashi
the front.
Tharoor, Manish Tiwari, and they never end up speaking. And when Adhiranjan speaks, for 15 minutes of his speech, he speaks on Balakot when you've already lost an election on Balakot. So, Rajdeep, I want to bring you in all of this. Here the Prime Minister is taking on the Congress, putting it on the mat, and on the other hand, you have people like Adhiranjan Chaudhary who are still trying to justify Balakot never happened after having lost 2019 to Balakot.
Look, I've said this on countless occasions. The Congress party has never missed an opportunity to miss an opportunity in the last decade. And appointing a leader of the Lok Sabha was one of them. Ideally, if Rahul Gandhi wanted to take on Prime Minister Modi, he should have been the leader of the Lok Sabha. And if he was not, he should have had a very effective speaker like a Shashi Tharoor or a Manish Tiwari, Manish being bilingual, to perhaps be in that post. You choose an Adhiranjan Chaudhary who has other skills, but those skills do not include his parliamentary performance. Look, at the moment, it's a no contest. It's a no contest for the simple reason, and that's why I said the Prime Minister has understood the Congress very well. It is a party which is entitled. It is a party where a number of its leaders have looked for the Rajya Sabha route to get into Parliament. It's a party that's been lazy. In last 10 years, the Congress has made no attempt to revive itself, even though they've had opportunities where they could have put the government on the mat. So I think the Prime Minister, in a way, is using the Congress to target the entire opposition, because he knows the Congress is the kamzor kadi.
But is he targeting the entire opposition, Rajdeep? Because Sanjay Singh, I'll bring you in on this, and maybe you go first, Rajdeep. The fact is, he's trying to build this as a contest between the BJP and the Congress.
That's right.
It's not a contest between the BJP and the India Alliance.
That's right. That's what you see, he's using the Congress to, in a way, pitch the battle as BJP versus Congress, or in his case, Namdar versus Kamdar. It worked in 2014, it worked in 2019, and thereby, in a way, also bring in the rest of the opposition, such as it is at the moment. When he said, for example, a number of them have enforcement directorate cases, we will go after them. He's signaling to them that, look, I have you on the mat, and I'm going to use this election in a way to completely decimate the opposition. There are those, though, who I call the floaters, who he may wish to attract. They could be individuals, they could be parties, post-poll. So you bring yourself to 400. Look, this is a Prime Minister who's convinced of his own invincibility, and therefore, the speech reflected that sense of confidence that he has, that 2024 is a done deal.
Well, Sanjay Singh, final comment there. There seems to be now a clear understanding, crystal clear understanding, that this is going to be built, at least, optics-wise, as a contest between the Congress and the BJP, which suits the Bharatiya Janata Party, to take on Rahul Gandhi over and over again, leading, this charge in 2024.
Yeah, the common perception is Rahul Gandhi is biggest campaigner for the BJP. That thing, of course, goes. But his speech, him not referring to the other regional parties, except once when he said that Adhiranjan ji jahan se aate hain, from the place where he comes, you have seen bags of currency notes out there. But then there is an effort on their part, on part of BJP, to deal with regional parties in different states. Even if they are political opponents, they are trying to win them away so that the hostility of some political parties are minimized, or at least that hostility is minimized. And if at all Mr. Modi is moving to the third term, and if he can deliver on the ground, if with what he called in his first term as cooperative federalism, and if that part can make some movement in that direction, that would be a huge thing to Modi's trade. Also, during the elections, it is you pick somebody.
Okay.
Congress is aligned with, say, in the Tamil
I
Nadu,
just
for
want to take a
instance, he
quick
talked
comment
about
by
North
Rashid
and South
Kidwai, and we're
divide.
going to end this. We're going to end this this bulletin there. But Rashid Kidwai, I want to pull you in on this. What's also interesting in all of this is, yes, he's attacked the Gandhis one by one, taking on everyone. Usually hasn't gone behind Indira Gandhi, but he has this time around. But away from all of that, he's also taking on what the Congress is building as its own narrative this election. On when it comes down to the OBC vote, multiple occasions he has taken on the Congress in this very speech.
Yes, I think Priti, somewhere he views the other regional parties, and some of them have been the BJP's former allies, and some of them are potential allies. So, and some of them do not, like parties like Aam Aadmi Party and all, do not have that kind of political baggage that Congress has. Remember, if there is a contest, I mean,
Right.
I agree with Rajiv that 2024 doesn't look like much of a contest, but people have a choice that people will go to Congress, but they look up to Congress, and therefore Mr. Modi just wants to demolish. He doesn't want to give them any chance of Congress even crossing 100 seats, or given to him even 50 seats. So that is his line of attack, and the Congress has itself to blame, because the social justice plan, there is a big mismatch between what the leader thinks, that being Rahul Gandhi, and what the cadres or other leaders are thinking. So there is no seamless, there is no synergy, there is no alignment on that count. So therefore Mr. Modi is getting away. As I said, his credibility is very high and his opponents are very weak, and there's very disjointed.